He did what she told him to do, how to fight orcs. Yes, you want to go. Galadriel against that guy.
Commander of the Northern Armies.
Ah, you were impressed? Who is not impressed by it? I'm sorry, I'm surprised by the music. I was gonna say it's an elf music, you know, like another run like that. With horses and with Frodo, who was not into a good house.
You remember me?
Do you?
No.
We need him alive. I need him alive.
And he knows it, Halbrand. For a strategic thing.
Or someone you love. Hey, perhaps a child.
Eat your tongue.
No.
When I was a child, I had stories of elves taken by Morgoth, made into a new and ruined form of life. You are one of them, are you not?
He was brainwashed. You know what he said to Arondir about the face, about
The first
the lies?
Orcs.
Uruk.
Everybody often will take orders from the master, and I seek yours. Where's Sauron?
He sought to grasp power. Something was missing. The shadow of dark knowledge that kept itself hidden, even from him, no matter how much blood he spilt in its pursuit. I sacrificed enough of my children for his aspirations. I killed Sauron.
Ah,
I believe you.
none of us.
You shall be kept alive,
To see
so
it?
that one day I will whisper in your piked ear that all your offspring are dead, and the scourge of your kind ends with you.
It's a big promise. It's a cruel one.
See, I'm not the only elf alive. It's being transformed by darkness.
I was gonna say it.
Perhaps your search for more God's success and should have ended in your own mirror.
Perhaps I shall begin by killing you.
Now he's stopping him. You.
Who are you?
Don't remember him. Truly. Not someone that you fought. I don't think so.
Whatever it was he did to you, and whatever it was you did,
I think that it's more that he said to Galadriel earlier, you know, in a previous episode, you don't know what I did.
Until today. Fighting at your side, I felt
At your place?
I could just hold on to that feeling. Keep it with me always. find it in my very being. That
I felt it too.
I want to see Albrand meeting these people. Really. To know if my theory is right or not. Come on. One of my theories.
My people are alive because of you. They're alive because of you. A burden I never sought to take up. Few of the finest leaders do. Bronwyn. This is Lord Halbrand. Is it true? Are you the king we were promised?
No, I was wrong. About the two of them already knowing each other.
yes.
All hail to the true king of the Southlands.
Haha. So cool.
Many might have done the same in your place.
I think so. And he's just a kid, remember that?
It's not just guilt I feel. It's loss. Loss.
That thing, you're never gonna have it again.
It was in my hands. I felt powerful.
I said it, you know, like Frodo with the ring, and also for Bilbo, the fact that they were obsessed by it. I mean, Theo and the old guy, they wanted it.
Give it to the middle. To toss into the sea on their voyage out.
Really, Arondir? You're giving it to a kid who already did a lot of mistakes? Not good at all for the village, no? Sauron, he wants that place. It's... You know that big open space?
How did you do that? It's not his pain that's bothering me. That of his rider. You're not in pain. Where did you learn all this?
I'm sorry, I don't understand when the old guy, he took that thing. Run. What you were building? Yes. Meet lava. It was not a mountain, it was a volcano. It was this volcano. Darkness. Fire. what an episode! What a fight! And you know, we were only with Galadriel army, Udûn, Halbrand, and with Arondir, Bronwyn and Theo, and all of these people, you know, into that village. We were only with these two situations, which now became only one situation. We were not with all of the other ones, with the Challenger and Nori, with also Udûn and all of that, you know, all of that situation. Well, that episode was really to join these two situations, these two narrative arcs. And for the big fight, you know, we knew that Arondir and the other ones, they would be attacked by the Orcs into that tower. We had that first plan that they managed to imagine, and they succeeded to kill a lot of them. But for sure after that they would be followed, they would be attacked again. We had that fight, that other fight. I really didn't think that Galadriel's army, they would come that quick, you know. I mean, we knew, we had into a previous episode Halbrand saying to the Queen Regent and to Galadriel they should go at that place because the Orcs for sure would try to pass, you know, through that thing. But right there, this army, they were not coming like, okay, we need to go to that place, they're gonna pass, you know, by that place, we need to go there. They really went into it, you know, motivated, determined and all, like, we know that they are right there, we know that we're gonna intervene into a fight and all. And for, you know, the logic of the time and space, I'm not so sure of is it logical, is it realistic or not. I'm not gonna think about it twice, you know, it's not gonna bother me that much, like I'm not gonna be like, that's it, like really they're doing weird stuff, I'm not gonna believe into it and all, because why not, you know, I'm not against that liberty. And it's shocking me less than when Game of Thrones took that liberty of making, you know, all of that characters travel that fast suddenly after 4 or 5 seasons, when it was taking them an entire season to do the same journey. And after that, in just one episode, they would do it. Like, when it's such a big change into Game of Thrones, I think that fans, they have the right to be mad, because you can't build a way to travel during entire seasons to destroy it into just one episode. But right there, they are just telling us, you know, these writers, that with this show, maybe they're gonna take some liberties like that. If it's serving the story, if it's serving the stuff, okay, they're gonna do it. I think that ultra fans, you know, they're gonna be mad at it, the hardcore ones, but for me, it's not gonna bother me that much. For a good reason also, because they helped us during that situation. I truly thought that at least one of these three would die, and I was more voting for Arondir than for Bronwyn and Theo. A lot because of my theory around Theo, the fact that Theo is more important than just a kid committing all of these mistakes. The fact that his name Theo, also maybe it's more Theo than Theo something. We don't know who is his father, also who he was, so it can be important. And I had that second theory about the fact that maybe his father is Halbrand. So that's why, you know, during that moment, I was more interested by the fact that Halbrand was facing Bronwyn, because with my theory they should have recognized each other. But it seems that they didn't. At least how they were presented, it was more like, oh, she's looking great, you know. Halbrand thinking that, and her just seeing that thing and being like, oh, you're in fact the new king, like, I mean, our king, that's it, you're back. So I was wrong about that, you know, Halbrand being Theo's father. Okay, but I'm not giving up on my theory that Theo might be more important than he seems. I'm glad for all of the people in that village to stay alive, for sure. Even if at the end, a lot of them are gonna die still because of what happened, you know, with the volcano and all of that. I'm gonna come back to that later. Bronwyn, Arondir and Theo, they are alive. I don't understand how and when that thing was taken away by the old guy, you know. I think that it didn't happen after, you know, they took him, they took the earth. it happened before that. He discovered that thing under the floor. We saw it, you know, like he discovered it. We saw it during that moment. So for me, it happened between the moment that he discovered it and that he escaped from that village. After that, you know, when Galadriel and Halbrand, they stopped the guy, they questioned him and all. During all of these moments, we didn't see it, the thing. We didn't see it truly. So it was not it. So that's why when Arondir, you know, is giving it to Theo, was it really clever, Arondir, to do that? That boy is so used to make mistakes, big ones. He just confessed to you that that thing has a power into him, like that he's obsessed with it. You're giving it to the kid saying like, that's it. Like, you're gonna feel better if you're the one giving it to the Queen Regent, you know, like, it's gonna repair everything. I'm giving it to you, so you're gonna give it to them. And I'm not keeping an eye on you. No, I believe into you that much that I'm giving it to you and I'm going to do my stuff. Like, we're almost lucky that in fact it was not that inside. No, we're not lucky, but you got what I mean. Like, Theo is not gonna have that choice to make, and for that we are lucky, because I'm really not so sure that Theo would have made the right choice. So yes, for me that thing disappeared before, like, the elf gave it to the old guy, before, something like that. We saw that thing, you know, making, I don't know how to say it in English, dark clouds, you know, around it and all. And with all of the things around it, I thought that it was the purpose of that thing, you know, to create darkness. But it was more than that. It was to, I don't know how to describe it, to provoke the destruction of that thing, you know, which was keeping the water right there. So water would go into all of the things that the orcs, they prepared, you know, like little by little, for the water to meet the lava to wake up that volcano. We are okay that this volcano, you know, it's, I don't know the name of it in English. C'est la montagne du destin, right? The Destiny Mountain. Yes, okay, I had it. In French it's La Montagne du Destin, and in English it's Mount Doom. So we are talking about the same. So clearly you woke up that volcano, Mount Doom. That was the purpose of it, you know, all of that. To create, you know, all of these things for the water to meet the lava, and also to have that thing so you could open the water, you know, you could let the water go into all of these things. You killed Sauron? Come on! I mean, not just because of the fact that we know the rest of the story, so we know that Sauron is still alive and all of that, but also because how can you make such a lie? Like, how can you believe that Galadriel is gonna believe you killing Sauron, and also just Sauron being killed just like that? No, like, it's such a lie, and really no one would believe that lie. I don't believe it, not even a second. Like, into a universe like that, we can have people who are coming back to life and all, so maybe you could tell me, no, he's gonna come back to life with that and that. No, that guy just told a big lie. Halbrand, okay, maybe he's not Theo's dad. Maybe I was wrong with that. Even if I have to be honest, I have still 1% of me who is like, they just said the name of each other, maybe they truly know each other and we're gonna discover it later. No, he's not Theo's father. Okay for that. But what he said to that elf, do you remember me? And he doesn't remember you, and he's saying stuff like, maybe I killed someone that you love. And we know what Halbrand is said, you know, to Galadriel about the fact that he did bad stuff into the past. For me, you wanted to kill him not because of people that he killed and all, but because you thought that he might know you and he might know your secrets, what you truly did. That's gonna be my theory now. And that's why now he doesn't care about killing him or not, because he saw that that guy doesn't remember him. With how he's acting and all, the fact that he ran away, I think that it was because he felt ashamed of something. And no, he said it, he felt ashamed of something, not only, you know, of his blood, not only about what men they did, you know. It was something also personal that he did that he felt ashamed of. The fact that I don't want to give up on that theory of him being Theo's dad. I'm sorry, but I don't. We had only, you know, them saying each other's name. And her, all of what she said, it's, are you our king, you know? She could have recognized him. I mean, if she knew him before, she's saying his name and she's saying, are you our king? Like she didn't know who he truly was. I'm not gonna give up on that theory. I really think that it would be a big reveal, a big thing. And it would explain a lot of things. Why, for example, we are following Bronwyn and Theo since the beginning. Why these characters are important for a show named The Rings of Power. Ada, you're still alive. Galadriel, she's still alive. All of them, they're gonna be still alive, you know, after that thing. But yes, the volcano woke up. The place is gonna be destroyed. I mean, little by little, all of that, it's gonna be taken by darkness, by fire. It's gonna be Sauron's kingdom. I think that Sauron, you know, we're gonna have the confirmation of him being alive, being right there. We're gonna see him, something like that, only during the last episode, and maybe, you know, at the real end of the last episode of this season 1, the last seconds of it. The writers, they can't show us Sauron just like that. They need time to introduce him, and he's such a big deal into that universe, into the lore, you know, of that universe, so that really it can only happen at the end, and even at the end, and even during the next seasons, we're not gonna spend time with him, we're not gonna see him really. It would be so difficult and so risky to do it, you know, for the writers, that each time I think we're gonna be with his lieutenants, his generals, his army, maybe a little with him, you know, the back of him or something like that, but him truly, not true. You know that moment with Galadriel and him talking like that about darkness, about the fact that they are like each other. And before that, you know, also Ada telling to Galadriel, you're like me, you're an Uruk. They are making parallels a lot between these characters. Between Galadriel and Ada, between Galadriel and Halbrand. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now. That was a really good episode. That was really an action episode for once, you know, like we didn't have a lot of discussions and we didn't have new informations and stuff like that. It was really just actions after actions, fights after fights. It was a big episode. How many do we have left? We have only 2 episodes left, right? We need, before the end, the confirmation of the stranger's identity. We need to see the forge, I think, being, you know, realized, like that's it, the forge is done. I'm thinking, you know, about all of the narrative arcs that we're following, and for them, you know, Sauron, yes, at the end of the last episode, the confirmation that Sauron is alive, and maybe to see him a little. Okay, stop! I need to stop this review. It's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye!
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Crazy.